I ordered this product about a week and a half ago, whatever, and it finally got here. It's the first time I ever ordered anything of substantial size or weight, and it does not work. I am the end of someone's tech joke. Everything they sell me is refurbished crap. This was not new at all, even though it was listed as new. It was refurbished crap, and it doesn't work. So, what they're selling, pretty much everything that I see on my list that's for sale, is garbage. It's complete recycled garbage, and it hasn't even been fixed. This thing, it resets about every 10, 15 minutes. It's probably a bad cap on it. That's probably what it is. It's acting like it's got line filtering problems, which means the caps on there, each one needs to be taken off, desoldered, and tested. So now I gotta waste my time and pay money to send this back again. I got these hubs, right? I bought like tons of these things. None of them worked. $25, and it's ridiculous. It's been 2 years, and every time they send me bad hub, the hub prices go up. And they go up and up and up. And it's to the point now where after 2 years, to buy a hub, it's up to like $80. Just a standard 7-port or 8-port hub, even a 10-port hub. And do you see how that works? They have an initial batch of products, right? And they create these products. And they'll have 1,000 units. And 800 of them are good, and then 200 of them get returned. Now they take those 200 and they recycle them by reselling them. Sometimes they change the product number, sometimes they change the label on it, and they say that it's another company. And then they just put it under another company and they sell it. But they don't ever fix the product. So whatever was wrong with those 200 is still wrong again. What they're doing is they're gambling. And they're just wasting your time. And when you're... all these websites that I'm looking at, and I'm trying to search this. This is the hub, it's a BC U3H10. It doesn't work. You get a couple of good reviews, and then you get a couple of bad reviews. It's 50-50, pretty much. Some people say it's good, some people say it's not. But I like the way it was. It looked solid. It's more solid than these, that's for sure. I mean, these are so light. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even stay down. You gotta hold it down. They don't work. Yeah. Brain surgery, anyone? I need a brain surgeon in the house. Is there a brain surgeon? A spine surgeon too? Probably going to need that as backup. Oh man, my head hurts really bad today. It feels like spine is swollen. Hey, what is it I was trying to say? Oh yeah, third world problems, right? Well, it's not that. It's the principle that counts. I keep buying new products, and they keep sending me refurbished shit. I wouldn't mind if it was refurbished and fixed by a competent person who fixed it and made sure that it worked. That would be okay with me. But this is something completely different. This is just taking shit, garbage, basically, that's not useful for anything. It's like taking radioactive horse shit and selling it for your flower bed. Nothing's going to grow in it. It'll be a wasteland. The same situation is occurring with technology. Pretty much the only thing that we can buy now is everybody's used garbage. It's crap. Overpriced garbage. And there's something else that's even funnier when you look at it. Look at this. What does that look like? Oh, that's a completely different brand. But look where they're selling it. That's right. They're not selling it there. There you go. So you can figure it out. The company Ryco just refurbished it. And all they're doing is just changing the name. It's the same product. Right? Same exact product. different model name, different serial number, probably different different everything on it. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's got a different model number, UH4C4. So, but this same hub will have 4 or 5 different names, and they'll dump it. What they'll do is they'll dump it, and then when it gets returned, they'll change the name, and then they'll dump it in another product. But see, these cats, they operate internationally. They avoid any type of responsibility by taking products that are failures from a company. Like the company invested billions of dollars, and this was a complete failure. They'll rebrand it, and they'll sell it in another country. And when they sell it in that country, they'll have no tech support, or they'll finagle the laws, or they'll lobby, or they'll bribe someone to change the law so that they don't have anything, or their tech support can't be reached, and of course there's no type of prosecution for any type of stuff like that. It's ridiculous, right? But when you buy stuff, don't you expect stuff to work? Does everybody expect stuff to work? You know? That's the point. I've spent the last 5 years returning more products than I have actually using them. And it's getting ridiculous. It really is. It's this cheap garbage crap. But here's the thing. I've had people tell me about cheap garbage. I've had people, right? And these are people you can tell they are foreign. They're foreign nationals. They probably have dual citizenship, or they just come over here, whatever, or they're living over here because of their families. And they will tell you, don't buy cheap garbage from such and such country. Buy this product. And then you look at the product and you examine it. You take the board out and you look at the chips on it. It turns out that it's the same damn board from the people that they said not to buy it from. Do you understand what I'm saying? And all they did was change the plastic housing. So yeah, it's a scam all the way around, through and through. Right now, Amazon is basically a crapshoot. It's all just gambling. Like, I'm going to buy this now, but they're as slow as hell. They're going to want to ship it to me. I want to send this one back, and then I'm going to buy another one, and then I'm going to try to buy another one. And each time it takes like a half a month to get here. So it's probably going to be half a year later before I get one that actually functions correctly. Or I may give up and get pissed off and just try another one, which is what I keep doing. I keep switching brands, and they keep finagling the brands and changing them. And one company was completely different, had the branding on that, and then there was another company that had a little bit different font on there. It was different print on it. And there was no support, no one to contact. You can't find the serial numbers on it, blah, blah, blah. And it's just, it gets rebranded and recycled, and all it is stuff that has problems. These all have problems on them. No caps. There's no caps on them. And all of the ends on the ports were not soldered in. Same problem with this one. Same problem. It probably came from the same company. You can tell they're different. See, if you look closely, see the back is different. So, not exactly the same. But the stuff is coming from the same place. It's probably the same board. Just like this. It's probably got the same board in it. But in my country, they filter out. They filter everything. They filter out the real firmware fixes, the firmware downloads for these. You can't download any of the tools to fix that because it's all legally restricted. And they slap all this stupid, shitty copyright laws and everything, so you can't fix your own products. You're not allowed to fix anything because it makes the economy go around. Well, here's the thing about this economy. It fucking sucks. It's just a gamble. All it is a gamble, and the line goes up like this. Marketing through the roof! And the prices keep going up and up and up, and you're paying for what some guy paid $10 for 5 years ago. You're paying $80 for it now. And what you're getting is what somebody threw away 5 years ago. That's our market. That's what it is. And shit rolls downhill, as they say. And for some reason, I'm at the bottom of the fucking crapshoot. And I can't figure out why. And it has to do with technology. It has to do with the internet. It's everything to do with it. It's irritating as hell. It's got the CE and the FCC approval. Most corrupt industry in the country. What do you think about that? I think all those people made their money decades ago. They're all retired, living on an island somewhere, on a boat, living happy in the high seas, dynamite fishing. It must be wonderful. It's probably all automated. They got one minimum wage paid secretary sitting in an office somewhere, handling like 8,000 different companies that they're running under, while they're sailing the seas on billions of dollars. Hey, how close to the truth is that? Oh, it's probably absolutely right on the money. Alright, I'm going to order that. I got a massive headache. I don't know if it's a blood pressure problem or not. I have no idea. My head hurts. Anyway, just thought I would let you know that. It's like, I got this for the car. Of course, it's a, I don't know. It looks like a clone. Probably is, but... How they work is what I'm trying to explain to you. So why would I try to explain this to you? Because it's a reality that took me 50 years to figure out. Is that it's all the same product. It's all the same thing. But it's purposely engineered to cause chaos and failure so as to cause price fluctuations. Because if they had 1,000 units of something that got sold, and that 1,000 units was all good, then they would all get sold out, and then the manufacturer would be forced to manufacture again. So there would have been no reselling. So only the people who were involved in the company, meaning like the chief financial operator, the chief engineering officer, the chief operations officer, and the code enforcement operator or officer, and I forgot all the different people of the corporation, but it's a very small bunch, and then their majority stockholders, which are usually not very many people, maybe 10 to 20 different people. That's it. That's where all the billions of dollars are going to, and it's not good. It's not a good way to do business, but it's how they keep it going. But people like us at the end, we're just stuck wasting our time, toiling shit after shit after shit, trying to. And it's bad for their business too, because and the reality is, if they can't lock down these applications like what I'm putting on right now, where they review stuff, it means that the truth comes out. And when the truth comes out, it shatters their business model. They don't like that, you see. That's why they're all about the censoring. They have to be able to censor, otherwise people will figure this stuff out. My head is really massively in pain right now. My music. Huh. Oh man, my YouTube just went onto the freaky side. Anyway. Damn, it hurts. Yeah, just trying to get something to work. Well, it's also like wood prices. It's really obnoxiously obscene. If I were to take apart my house and rebuild it with wood prices today, the house would cost over 4 times the amount of what it actually would cost to buy it from the bank outright, which is 10 times overinflated to begin with. And when you think about that, it's the situation is enough to make you laugh. All your spare money goes into maintaining. I hate these people. They're so fucking shysters. Shady motherfuckers. With scales in one hand and a dagger behind their back in the other. We're the law to protect you. Hey, can we do a little corn shucking on the side? P.C. Barnum is the sucker born every minute, pretty much. All to protect you. Let's wave flags, only we'll buy them from another country. To print them. I'm not trying to be negative. It's just that's the truth of it. That's the reality. Because you can never change the world unless you know the truth. That's really what it amounts to. I mean, I understand song and dance and the show tunes and the show must go on. I understand all that. And I understand fascist television. You know, everybody's happy and they're smiling. And it's all wonderful, or it's the other way around, like our news, which is it's all depressing all the time, but yet they do it with a smile, and you wonder if it's real or fake. You wonder if they're all sadists over there or something, or if they're just on drugs. Things like that kind of make you laugh, but hey. I gotta go. And I gotta package this tech up and send it off, and waste another day of doing this crap. There's still so much to do. Too much to do. Not enough time for some reason. And we're self-contained powered units. We don't even require plugs. Dun, dun, dun.